You think because you say nothing, you are strong? 貴様は強くない。強情なやつめ。
I do think this game is extremely dark when compared to other games in the series. The World War II setting doesn't make it any less unsettling. What's worse is that they actively tried to scare you, because on some of the maps, short little echoes of voice can be heard, but only when you enter spectator mode. Here are a few examples. On Hangar, if you enter this building, you can hear an American soldier being tortured and a Japanese man talking. You can see a corpse on the ground as well. On the map Asylum, there are a couple weird noises to be heard. The first one is a little girl crying in the bathroom. And then you can also hear a man whispering. You also move upstairs and you hear an ominous out-of-key piano playing. There's no piano in sight. This one is so interesting to me. Listen to that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies, man. You hear another man whispering on the cliffside map upon entering the dark, inaccessible areas inside the bunkers. I cannot really make out what he is saying, but if anybody has any information regarding that, please let me know. The fact that Treyarch just went out of the way to do something like this definitely piques my interest. Now, I know there's another one on the map Dome where you can hear the chanting of the dead Russian soldiers, but are there any more that I haven't discovered, or that anybody hasn't discovered for that matter? This is a really old game, so I doubt it, but on behalf of that, there was actually a moment in the campaign that didn't scar me as much as it weirded me out at the time.
2 days straight. Miller, we hit any resistance on the beach? You get on that radio and call for immediate missile support.
The rumor was, stepping into a few puddles in a certain order on the beach of Peleliu Island on the second mission will make the ground shake and cause a few statues to rise from beneath the surface.
Shit.
Put him down! MG net!
A man speaking in Japanese can be heard. What he says, I don't really know, but it is eerie. The dog statues are holding ray guns in their mouths. This makes the rest of the level an absolute piece of cake. I love how out of place this Easter egg is. Mind you, this was also the game that brought us zombies. World at War started it all. I remember my first games with zombies like they were yesterday. It was a damn survival horror the first few goes. It got intense. The way they approach from the fog and the noises they make, the overwhelming feeling you get when the undead slowly close in on you. It's a blast. On the Zombie Vrucht map, you can hold the action button on the chair to hear screaming. In the opposite starting room, try going prone by this wall. You'll be able to hear a little girl. On the Derice map, you get to do a fun little Easter egg called the Fly Trap. I know this game is plenty of years old by now, so you probably know what I'm talking about here, but if you don't, you take an upgraded weapon, you fire out at this panel to launch glowing objects up in the air, and then you hear a little girl tells you that she wants to play hide and seek, so now you gotta go find all these teddy bears she hid from you.
I want to play a game. Let's play hide and seek.
Well, this one's kind of cute.
You found another one.
Oh, how'd you get there? Look at that. Look at this knife. This one's got a knife. Then you go into the furnace room and you get to shoot a monkey. Once you win, she will shriek that the game is over.